Sorry, boy, it was the fucking video got cut off. But anyway, I don't know why that happens. It fucking pisses me off. But like I was saying, I seen that Red on the Misk. He posted that thing about a woman saying that she's seen this guy as husband material, not as friends with benefit or a hookup. And, you know, that is going to turn a lot of people off because you don't want to imagine your girlfriend being some slut that has friends with benefits and hooks up with random guys and has one night stands, right? But to be real with you boyos, generally if a woman's had a lot of sexual partners in her life, she's going to be more loyal. Because she would have already went through the flings and understand that there's nothing to gain from them. It's just a short-term adrenaline rush and enjoyment. And, you know, they generally understand that if they've had a lot of sexual partners. So women that have been with more people are generally more loyal. And I know a lot of you don't like that, and you want a virgin, and that's fine. It doesn't mean that virgins can't be loyal. It's just that a lot of women, the way they'll think is, once they've had a boyfriend, you know, their first boyfriend, and had sex with them, they're going to start wondering what it's like being with another person. Because that was the case with me when I was with women. You know, the first one I was with, she wanted to know what it was like to be with somebody else. Because she had never been with somebody else except me. And with men, it's the opposite. Generally, if a man is a male whore, he's always going to be a male whore. But it's not the case with a woman. A woman, you know, when they're younger, they have flings and shit. Then when they get older, they do want to settle down. And a lot of you boyos don't want that. I don't want it either. I don't want some whore. But that's just a sad reality. If she's had a lot of sexual partners, she's probably going to be more loyal. And surprisingly, decent-looking women, they can't always score with men that they want. And a lot of them are virgins just because they strike out with the guys that they're interested in. Because I've known girls and women that weren't the best looking, they were like average looking, and they were proud of themselves because they were virgins. And I always think, yeah, it's because you can't find somebody decent to fuck you, right? I mean, she could find some incel, some ugly fucker to fuck her, but good-looking men, you know, most good-looking men aren't looking to spread their seed around. It's the women that wants to do that. And usually if a woman is gorgeous, she's had sexual partners. Because men want her. But women that are average looking, most men don't want her. The men always want the ones that are the best looking. Like, I've known girls, younger girls that were virgins, and they've tried to take it to the next level with me, and I didn't want to. And they were proud of themselves that they were virgins. And the reason why I didn't want to take it to the next level with them was because I didn't find them that attractive. That's the sad reality. For that woman. That's the sad reality for her. And, like, I was a virgin up until I was 20. But yeah, I would have given it up before that if I had access to, like, a 9 or a 10 out of 10 woman or girl. But I didn't, right? It was always the average looking women that would throw themselves at me. The average to slightly above average, and it's like, man, you're not that great, I don't want you, you know. But the sad reality is, if you have access to, like, a woman who's a 9 out of 10, you know, you're gonna fuck her if you got the chance. But these average looking women, like 5, 6, you're probably not going to, right? Depends on your standards, but that's just the sad reality of it. So when you meet a 5 out of 10 and her purity level's a 10, it doesn't mean she's anything special, right? Because most men don't just fuck anything that moves. And I don't want some woman who's had 20 sexual partners, right? If she's willing to volunteer that information and tell you how many sexual partners she had, and it's a lot, then she's a keeper, right? Because she's not hiding anything from you. And if a woman tells you, no, I have had 18, I've had sex with 18 guys, she's a keeper. Because she's being honest with you. She could easily lie and say, I've only been with 3 guys, right? But if she tells you startling facts that are not very attractive, she's a keeper. It's just the way it is. And the thing is, you boyos, especially a lot of you younger guys, you don't want someone you think is a whore, but generally the ones that were a whore are the best ones. But, I don't want somebody else's leftovers. But, my priorities have been changing. I've been thinking over what I want in a woman and stuff, and I will get another girlfriend. It probably won't be for a while, but I will get another one. And the important thing is as long as she's honest with me, right? And if she admits that, one time at a party she got wasted and, gave 3 guys blowjobs, that's not an attractive thing to know, but she was honest, right? And we've all had our moments where we've done things we regret, right? If a woman is trying to put on a good face to seem like she's perfect, you gotta watch out. Because, she'll get somewhere with you and then she'll let it all hang out and you won't like what you see, right? Because I know one of you boyos posted on there, one of you boyos that was borderline red, I think. I can't remember what his name was, fucking Island Boy. But he posted something about a text and this woman talking about shitting. It's like, it shouldn't be a turnoff. Everybody shits, right? She shouldn't be making it a point of talking about shitting. Then she's just a goof and it's just gross, right? But shitting is just a normal part of life, right? Based on just that alone, I would say she's a keeper. Because she's not sugarcoating things, right? But take it from an older boyo that's 40 years old, right? I've been with about an average amount of women, average. Some guys have been with more women than me. Some guys have been with less. I'm about average, and I'm 40. I do know a little bit what I'm talking about, but, a woman, you find your perfect woman. The thing is, she's not going to seem perfect. You're going to see her flaws if she actually is a perfect woman. If she gives the illusion of being perfect, then she's not. Then you have to be careful because she's hiding things. And it's the really quiet ones you got to watch out for. Because the ones who talk a lot, it's hard for them to hide things and keep a lie going. Because if they're talking a lot, they have to keep the lie going, right? And they can if they're talking a lot because they're going to mess up. And honesty is the best policy, and a lot of people do realize that, right? But quiet ones, when the quiet ones speak, they even do give themselves away because I had an ex-girlfriend and she gave it away in conversation once that cheating is a normal thing for her. Because she indicated when she spoke that it was normal for for her to cheat. So she didn't outright say it, but that's what I got from it. And it added up, you know, and she was a quiet one. And it's too bad I had to find that out too late. There had been warning signs, you know, when we first got together. But obviously, with infatuation, you overlook the warning signs, right? Because love is not blind. Infatuation is blind. And that's where a lot of people mess up. They think if you love someone, you're blind to their faults, but you're not. If you're infatuated with someone, you're blind to their faults. And love is hard. Love takes work, right? Infatuation doesn't. When infatuation's gone, if you're not left with anything, the relationship's pretty much done. A lot of you boyos may not realize that, especially you younger guys in your 20s. Some of you may, because you may have a lot of experience, more experience than me, right? But we're almost done our final smoke. We're done. We can start heading home soon. Have my last meal of the day. I'm wondering what I'm going to have to eat. First meal, I had a piece of cheese. Then a bit later, I had a can of spaghetti and 2 scoops of protein powder. So 700, 1,000 calories. So I still have 1,000 calories I can do, right? So I'm thinking bacon, eggs, broccoli, and orange. That'd be pretty good, I think. Bacon, eggs, broccoli, and an orange. But yeah, boys, I'll see you on the misc. Peace out.